gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. Welcome to Robert Sports Show. I'm your host, Robert. Alright, NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series Worldwide Express 250 from Hot Richmond. 250 laps, 187.5 miles, 3 stages, 70, 70, and 110. The last 2 Richmond races have been won by KBM. 3 of the last 4 have been won by Toyota. Alright, 1 year ago, Richmond, we had Ty Majeski win stage 1, followed by John Hunter, Nemechek, Chandler Smith, Stuart Friesen, Grant Enfinger. Stage 2, Chandler Smith, John Hunter, Nemechek, Grant Enfinger, Ty Majeski, Taylor Gray. Top 10 in the race was 1-2 for KBM, Chandler Smith, John Hunter, followed by Ty Majeski, Grant Enfinger, Corey Heim, the 3rd KBM truck last year, Taylor Gray, Matt Crafton, Christian Eckes, Zane Smith, and Carson Hocevar. Alright, Richmond, Phoenix, Worldwide Technology, Gateway in St. Louis, and New Hampshire are all pretty similar. If you look at, there's actually a website I go to that actually talks about tracks that are similar and stuff, and they kind of lump those all together. And so if you look at just the 6 races last year and this year on those 4 tracks, Corey Heim, average finish 3.5 and 2 wins. Remember, he missed Worldwide Technology this year because he was ill. Ben Rhodes 7.6, Zane Smith 8.5 and a win. Grant Enfinger 10.1 and a win. Stuart Friesen 11.1. Christian Eckes 11.5. Matt DiBenedetto 12.1. Chase Purdy 14.5. Matt Craftsman 14.8. Tyler Ankrum 15.0. Now, if you look at just the flat tracks, so like the Poconos, the Nashville, the New Hampshire, or not New Hampshire, North Wilkesboro. If you look at just the flat tracks, Corey Heim 8.1 and 2 wins. Zane Smith 10.8 and a win. Stuart Friesen 11.0. Christian Eckes 12.0. Ben Rhodes, Carson Hocevar each 12.3. Ty Majeski 12.5. Matt DiBenedetto 13.2. Chase Purdy 13.2. Grant Enfinger 13.3 and a win. Matt Crafton 13.4. Now, because what I do is when I do my picks, I look at, okay, the light tracks, we looked at those. Then I look at similar tracks, which would be like the flat tracks. And then I look at just Richmond. The last 3 races, Grant Enfinger 4.3 and a win. Tyler Ankrum 7.0. Matt Crafton 9.0. Ben Rhodes 9.3. Zane Smith and Stuart Friesen each 11.3. The Coca-Cola family of drivers. And then I look at points. Who's desperate for a win? So we look at the points. 15 races. This is the last race of the regular season. We start playoffs next week. So we have Corey Heim with 2 wins, 42-point lead for the regular season championship. What that does for him, it gives him 15 bonus points if he's able to get it. With 42-point lead over Zane Smith, you get 10 points for winning stage 1, 10 points for stage 2, 40 points for winning a race. So he needs a few stage points and he can get that wrapped up. He's got 2 wins. Zane Smith's got 2 wins. Grant Enfinger's got 2 wins. Christian Eckes has got 2 wins. Carson Hocevar's got 2 wins. Then you got Ben Rhodes with 1 win. Then we have Ty Majeski, who is plus 110, so he's already locked in. Then we have 4 drivers going for 3 spots unless we have a new winner. So Matt DiBenedetto is plus 31. It's the cut line. Nick Sanchez is plus 21. Matt Crafton is plus 9. Stuart Friesen is minus 9. Then we have Tanner Gray, minus 47. Chase Purdy minus 54. Nobody more than 50, because you figure the most you can get is 60 points, and then the least somebody can get is 1 point. So you would have to have, even Chase Purdy with 54, he would have to get max points at 54 and still may not get it, because if they get any points at all by Matt Crafton, he wouldn't be in it. So Tyler Ankrum, Jay Garcia, Taylor Gray, Daniel Dye, Rajah Caruth, they're basically win only is their only option getting into the playoffs. So once you get past Chase Purdy, like I said, Tyler Ankrum, Jake Garcia, Daniel Dyer, Roger Caruth, Haley Deegan, Kobe Howard, Dean Thompson, Brett Holmes, Lawless Allen, Spencer Boyd. They are eligible for the playoffs, but they would have to win to be in the playoffs. So you can be playoff eligible, you just not have enough points to point your way in, but as we know, you win, you're in. So if one of those people win, then that cut line bypasses Matt Crafton and goes to Nick Sanchez as number 10. So yeah, we still got a lot to race for. The regular season title is still pretty much up for grabs. The last few playoff spots, so watching that cut line is going to be very, very important. Now, if we look at qualifying today, Ty Majeski, Corey Haim on the front row, two of the favorites. William Solich driving the Tricon Racing number 1. Ben Rhodes, Matt Mills in the 51 for KBM. Christian Eckes, Tanner Gray, Matt Crafton, Chase Purdy, and Matt DiBenedetto. So Matty D is qualified 10th. Nick Sanchez is qualified 14th. Matt Crafton is 8th. Stuart Friesen, where's Stu at? Stuart's 23rd, so he's got some work to do. Now, as I run down this lineup here, Haley Deegan starting 25th. Lawless Allen is starting 22nd. We know what happened between the two of those earlier this year, so that could be interesting if they start running against each other. Dean Thompson, who's starting 20th, has had nothing but bad luck this year. So I think it's going to be a pretty good truck race there in Richmond on Saturday night under the lights. All right, the 4 picks. Based on flat tracks, based on similar tracks to Richmond, based on he's on the front row, based on he's one of the top drivers in the series right now, Corey Haim. Oh yeah, he finished 5th here last year. And then Zane Smith, guy can win anywhere. One of the top drivers out there. He has a win on this style of track, 8.5 average finish. Ty Majeski on the pole, runs well at short tracks. He is that, I would put Ty Majeski kind of that next Josh Berry type, where he can work on the vehicle, yet he can drive it and win races. And then Grant Enfinger, I mean, 2 wins on the season already. Average 4.3 average finish at Richmond in the last 3 races. He's won at Gateway, which is a similar track. So Corey Haim, Zane Smith, Ty Majeski, Grant Enfinger are the picks to win the Worldwide Express 250. Stay tuned to Robert Sports Show for the preview of the Xfinity race, and then my reaction to the new TV deal for the Xfinity series. As always, thanks for watching Robert Sports Show, and don't just have a great day, have a spiffy day. Robert Sports Show, your YouTube leader, sports channel content.